Hello guys, hope you're doing good. So in this quick video, I'm going to show you exactly how I helped a coach turn $75 into $9,500 guys with one simple funnel. Sounds insane, sounds too good to be true, but in this video I'm just going to break down pretty much everything we're using. So the actual the ad stuff itself, the actual framework, the funnel that we're using, how we converted it super quickly, and how you can obviously most importantly get a low cost per acquisition like this. Obviously not promising it, but you can get something ridiculously close to this if you have the things that I'm going to outline in this video. So if you're a coach or anyone that's planning to, let's say, run ads, let's say planning to do ads, I'm literally going to give everything to you in a kit. You can literally just copy exactly what I'm doing, exactly what's going on, and you can just use it into your own businesses, your own offers, your own sales calls, all that type of stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So just to show you how this is even possible, this is some proof of basically how much he spent at the time when we were running this. And he actually booked in 5 calls literally while only spending £7, which is about I think $8-9 or something like that. And yeah, which is a really low cost per call. And these were people that actually did show up and actually were qualified. And then there was a guy that actually came in that was making around 1.5 to 2 mil per month in less than 24 hours of actually running an ad. And then he got a close, and I told him how much he spent on the ads, and he told me on IG he spent 58 pounds, which is about 75 USD. I'm used to saying thousands, but with this I'm just saying numbers. I converted it, and then obviously he has a 5k PIF, and then he has a 2.5k a month payment plan. So he basically closed 7.5, but the cash collected 5k essentially. And here's some proof of him closing the client. And new price is 5k upfront, 2.5k recurring, and this is in pounds, so I converted it into dollars. So that's how I got the figure of 9,000 over there. And yeah, he's only using one funnel. There's no different things. It's just one traffic source funneling into a simple funnel, which I'm going to explain to you, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can use this. Literally take the kit and just build it into your own business essentially. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Mahis. I basically build and scale coaching businesses by building content and starter teams into the businesses. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this is all possible. So what I've realized is you honestly only need one simple funnel to booking calls and just closing deals, and you only need one funnel, and you just need maths behind it, and you need inputs that are going to basically make sure that the funnel is working. So I know these people, they go around and they say, oh, you're only one funnel away, but to be honest, it actually is really true. You're only really one funnel away, which is what I hope to provide in this video for you guys, because the funnel is super simple. Obviously, excuse my horrible drawings, but I want to make this as simple as possible, and you're going to realize that I love making videos and content as simple as possible, straight to the point, where organic and paid content is basically going to be your driver of getting cold traffic. Cold eyeballs are going to come from organic and paid content. And what I like to do is I like to have inputs based on this content. So what I mean by this is, as new people are engaging, as new people are commenting, liking, and just doing stuff from your content, you can then reach out to these people by having DM setters into places, because what these people do is they convert everyone who's watching and they turn them into leads. And leads are people that are showing any sort of, leads are just people's contact information, but an engaged lead is someone's contact information that actually has interest in what you're doing. And then we also turn these people from leads, from engaged leads, into high intent leads. And what high intent leads are pretty much everything you want. These are the people who are DMing you a keyword. These are the people that are saying, hey, I'm ready to start. How can I get started? What does this do? And we're basically making content that produces high intent leads. And what we did to basically accelerate this process, we just ran a simple DM ad so we can be getting a lot of these people. So what that would do is it will go out to people that are basically your ideal target audience, because if you create content in a certain way, it's going to go to your ideal, literal exact audience, like the people that you want to work with. And then it's going to push your content out to them. And if your content makes a good enough reason for them to pay attention to you, they're going to pay attention to you, and they're going to send you a DM, because that's what we're going to be doing in the content. And then from the DM, you're just going to have that into a conversation using a very simple DM script that's designed to just get them to booking calls. And then from there, you're just going to get a bunch of qualified phone calls if you do it properly. And the reason why I say you have to have set KPIs is, let's say on one given day you get 10 people sending you a message. From that 10 people, you probably book around 30 to 50% of those people. And then if you want to even book more calls, you would just reach out to the people who are engaging and following you from that specific ad. So this is why it's super efficient, because you're just spending money on impressions. And A lot of people will tell you just run profile visit ads and you make money, but it's like there's so much more that goes into it. There's so much more content, there's so much more KPIs, there's so much more scripting, there's so much stuff that goes behind it. That's why a lot of the times a lot of people will just not do well. So what I'm going to give to you for you watching this video is, if you send me a message on IG and you just say, hey, I'm watching your video, if you just send a message, just say ad or whatever, or like not ad, just say like YouTube video, I will personally send you, the framework that we're using and the actual video itself that produced this amount of cash for our client Nero over here. So all you just need to do is just send me a DM. I'll send it to you, essentially, completely free. So you can just check it out over there. And the things that basically influence this, it's more content than anything, guys. The content actually needs to be good. And this might go be like, oh yeah, of course it needs to be good, but like, you don't know what I mean by it actually needs to be good. So what I would recommend for people that want to do this stuff, and let's say you haven't really done them before, to get the best bang for your buck and to get the lowest cost per acquisition, you want to have value driven and insight based content as your top of funnel ads. Don't make your top of funnel, especially videos, about your offer specifically. What we did differently is, I see a lot of the time people will make their videos, like especially the ones that they boost for like DM ads, they'll make it just about the offer and about themselves. Oh, this is what I can do. If you're this type of person, this is how I can help you. If you're interested in this, just follow me for more. And people are super tired of these ads because like, number one, they know it's an ad, and then number two is like, even when they do follow you, it's like most of the time they're not super high intent. So what we've done is we basically took what worked well in organic and we just supplemented it with ads. So what that means is value and insight-based content does the best for our clients. So what that means is you're giving something of value for free, and then you basically ask for the follower, then you ask for the DM, because the initial impression is what's going to make them become high intent leads. So what we did for Nero, and you see in the framework if you DM me on IG for the actual framework, is what we did is we took the thing that people wanted the most, and we packaged it in such a way in the content that made people, his ideal prospect, wanted the most. And then when his ideal prospects came in, we basically just had a conversation with them, and we used that thing as leverage, the thing we're giving away for free, to get them on the call in the first place. And then once they're on the call, he just does his magic and he just basically closes them. And the reason why they're going to be high intent leads is because the thing you're giving away is specifically for the problem you're solving for your prospect, which is why I'm saying the content, guys, is so important. You can't overlook it. And if you're speaking to that ideal person and they want that ideal thing, you're always going to get them 100% of the time, all the time, essentially. And like I said, if you want it, just DM me, add whatever on IG, and I'll show you what we used. And then once you've done that, you give them a free thing, start a conversation, and then you promise them even more insights, because when you give someone an insight, they're gonna be like, oh wow, I wonder what this guy has, essentially. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is show you the DM conversation of the guy who actually closed for 5K up front and 2.5K monthly. I just show you how simple the DM process actually needs to be. So all we're basically doing, thanks for the stuff, let's not waste time, what are you doing, blah blah blah. Obviously at this time this guy was making 2 mil, so amazing, blah blah blah. This is a setter, it's not him. By the way, we also play setters, but that's not the point of this video. I don't even care if you want that or whatnot. You know what to do if you want that. But anyways, that's how we did it over here. Let's show you make that principles. That's why I'm here. Book on a call ASAP, and then obviously send the link. And then he was like, and then we asked for his name because like his username was so weird. We couldn't even tell he was a real person. And so they started even asked, is that dollars or pounds? He was like, hey, is this actually real? And then you send like a funny message after that. Super simple process, guys. Especially when they're coming to you, DMing you, you do not need to make it long, guys. Like a lot of people make it so long. You don't need to do it. All right. And then to make this consistent, guys, all you basically need to do is you need to have KPIs. And what I mean by this is you basically tell yourself, okay, cool, I'm going to message 30 people. Whatever happens, I need to message 30 people because that's going to make it consistent. It doesn't matter if I get 15 new inbound DMs for my ads. It doesn't even matter if I get 1. I'm going to message 30 people, which is why you need to have pair organic content, because sometimes ads will fluctuate. Sometimes you'll do good and they will just not be consistent. Everyone that's telling you ads are super consistent, it's still like it's the most consistent way. It's not. Like sometimes you would have real weird days, but what makes it consistent is your inputs. So if your inputs are consistent of you need to message this amount of people every single day, your outputs are also going to be consistent as well too, or they're going to be at least close to being consistent. So That's what you need to do to make your stuff consistent. It's not your mechanism, it's not your traffic, because your traffic and your stuff is always going to fluctuate, but your inputs can't fluctuate. So if you do them, you're going to have consistent results over a longer period of time. And whether that's you hiring done for you setters, or maybe that's you learning how to do yourself, whatever. If you want to go find setters, you can go find setters. If you want to learn to do yourself, you can go learn how to do yourself. And before people in the comments or anyone goes out there and be like, oh, maybe you just got lucky, you know, maybe it's I just got shown to the right person at the right time. You know, there's an element of luck, but if we didn't make the video, it wouldn't have been there in the first place. And I just want to show you guys, this is not his first $1 million client. He's had clients that have closed that make millions, like millions every single year. This was another one. This was, I think, around like January time, essentially, when he had his old prices that we obviously made him change. And now he was like, yeah, I'm getting so many 7-figure clients, I might just stop working with 6-figure clients because he's just getting too many. And that's all coming from the content, guys. So I could give you a whole masterclass or like a whole breakdown on how that stuff works, but honestly, that's not what you're going to hear for the video, because it's just going to take too long. But what I can tell you is what I do for these types of people is I break down exactly how this stuff works, completely simple, for a ridiculously, like, you know, accessible thing. What I basically built is the high ticket protocol, and essentially all this does is it basically just breaks down exactly what we're doing for our clients. I go over exactly how I build the office, how I create the sales assets, how I create the lead machines that bring in all these things. All of these things, think of it as just like kits. It's like Lego blocks. So all you're basically doing is you're buying the systems, you're buying the stuff that I'm using for my done for you clients, and you're using them into your businesses so that you can actually, you know, be ridiculously profitable and actually make more money. And you're learning from people that are actually doing stuff in the right now. A lot of people that are coaching, they're just coaching you, they're telling you stuff, but they're not doing the stuff that you're doing in the right now because they're making so much money from their coaching. For me, it's the opposite. Making a lot of money working with these people directly done for you. So I'm using the done for you insights and I'm placing them in this system that you can literally just come in, copy, paste into your business, and you will literally like do the same results, literally like that. And you know, if there's something that you're interested in, it's your next 25k, it's the high ticket protocol, and this is pretty much everything. The investment is $200 a week, literally only $200. Like, guys, it's not even that expensive. And if you don't want it, you can just leave, but you still get to like have the systems and, you know, use them into your businesses and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to join, you can just say I'm in. You don't have to, it's fine. You can just try use what I've given you for today, implementing your business, and you'll probably see results as well too. But if you want to just fast track the process and get those building blocks into your business so you can just like go straight away, just DM me, I'm in on Instagram, and I'll literally enroll you today. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it gave you a lot of valuable insights. Hope you explained how I was able to actually do this for this client and how we're able to even close more deals on the process. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.